Hey guys, it's Len Kagamine. I'm probably talking really quiet though right now, but there are some problems at you know for school and home. Oh my god, yeah, definitely. I need to get this out. I mean, some of you who subscribe to me might have anxiety, depression, might cut or have tried suicide. I myself have been in your place. I have depression now. I have to take medicine for it, but I'm gonna talk about how my problems, and I just need to get this out. I need you guys to know that you're not alone in this fight. I mean, it's all people on YouTube have just been, posting this kind of stuff, and I think it's really good for you to get this out of your system. There's actually this one that I'm watching right now, um, MissMoonica. It's called Life School: of course, Depression, Cutting, and Suicide. But so yeah, I'm gonna talk about this, you know, life, school, normal life, cutting, depression, and suicide. I'm gonna talk about all of those. Okay, I gotta stop laughing. Um, look, that's Jeopardy in the background. But look. Okay, so people with, all the feelings, sadness, anger, good everything, stress, anxiety, depression. Anxiety is good in small amounts, in small doses. I mean, a person without sadness or anything isn't a healthy person. I mean, they need, sadness and happiness and anger healthy, are are healthy, are healthy feelings for a human. It shows that you are human. I mean, depression comes from anxiety, like in large amounts. So I guess that I look. It's either passed down in your family, or it comes from anxiety. No, from puberty, could be passed on in genes. But I have a headache. Sorry, and seasonal changes, like I've said already. But anxiety. I mean, the first time I remember having thoughts of suicide was when I was 7 or 8. When the hormones start kicking in for puberty, and I thought about it a few times, and one time I had an attempt to hang myself, but I pulled through it. I didn't even have to go to a hospital. I just it's just one of those things that you have in life. You know, I mean, it's all good for you, sort of, in a way, because if you don't have any of these feelings, then you're like not human. You're like non-human. I mean, some people might not be able to cry very easily, but they still feel sadness. They still feel sadness, anger, and pain. And whether it goes through the genes, through adulthood, or through adolescence, puberty, teens, it's Yeah, I've been talking about the same thing, sorry. Depression. I have to take antidepressants, like I said earlier. Um, it came from my thoughts of suicide and cutting. Now, cutting, I've done that once, but I don't do it anymore. I realized it's bad for you. You have to stop cutting if you are cutting. You cannot start cutting. Never do it. Never. It's bad for you. It may feel like, you're feeling better about it after you've done it, but it doesn't really help you. Look, whether or not you're feeling bad and you do drugs, drug abuse, you know, you smoke weed, smoke cigarettes, um, you snort anything, you just can't do that. It's against the law, and it may seem like it helps, but it doesn't help anything. What you really need to do, is find your, I find your own way to get through this. I mean, I need to get this out before I just have another breakdown. One of my best friends, she has really bad anxiety, and I recommended this video to her. I told her that I'm going to make my own video too. So this is my video. Let's actually get truly on topic. Okay, so I'm excused. Okay, life at home. So I've had a great life. I've always lived in Bangor, Maine. I've had a good run with girls. There's been a couple years or a few years where I haven't dated anyone, but I remember most of their names. Yeah, most of their names. But I'm not here to say their names. But life at home, it's great. I mean, you just have to keep up with your parents, keep up with the chores, um, just keep up on everything. Be as good of a kid as you can be. I mean, be as obedient as you can be. I mean, there's plenty of things you couldn't do, but there are plenty of things you could do as well. It's just best if you listen and respect your parents. And no, I'm not here to preach at all, because I've been in your place. I do not like listening to my parents just as much as you don't. But I have to listen to my parents. Sorry. I had to pop a few things. Crack a few joints. But yeah, life at home is great. My parents, I would sometimes do something wrong or disobey or something, and I can understand where they're coming from. And other times when I didn't do anything and it was someone else, and it just became a big argument and just came nagging at me, just coming at me more and more and more. I just could barely stand it. I felt like, my dad's getting me in trouble, on purpose. He hates me or something, but that isn't the case at all. Your parents love you to death. And even if it's you, just know that they're going by what they think is the truth. I mean, if it's not the truth, then just say as calm as you can, this is where I went wrong. I was just saying, but it wasn't me. I'm practically yelling at this point. I'm yelling practically, it wasn't me. I swear to God, I didn't do it. Like freaking, I've been up to saying like, hook me up to a lie detector. I mean, seriously, hook me up to a lie detector. I didn't do it. If you need proof, then get me somewhere where you'll actually know that it wasn't me. But you know, it's that's mostly over now. You know, it seems hurtful when you're way younger, like when you're like 8, 9, when you're just getting those like hormones for changing your brain. You know, you're going through changes at that age. I mean, everyone is. Everyone goes through changes at age like 7, 8, maybe 9, 10. I don't know. It either starts early or just at the right point or later on. But, you know, other than that, life was great. My dad, I was with him one time, and everyone, you know, was home, and he thought it was me who did something, and he grounded me. Everything had gone wrong at school that day. Everyone was just yelling at me, blaming me, getting me in trouble. Teachers hated me practically that day too. Everyone in the school practically hated me that day. And I was just fed up with it. I was done. I'm just like, you know what? I went to my room and I had a rope. I just had a rope ready. I didn't even know how to make a noose, so I couldn't make a real one. I tried making a slip knot, and it just turned out to be a shoe knot, and it wouldn't slip through because it was like really grainy and prickly rope. It hurt the back of my neck too. You know, at that age, you're not that smart. You can't be that smart. I mean, but yeah, this is like one of my longest videos so far. So you know, life, don't end it. You have so much more to live for. I mean, look at the possibilities. Okay, I'm moving on to I never really did get to do anything about life. At Vine Street. I went to Vine Street School when I was in kindergarten. I never went to pre-K. I had half days because I have ADHD and I couldn't really pay attention by like around 12:30. I was just stare out the window and do no work or anything. I just completely space out looking out at the playground. I'd have half days every day practically. So then when I'm around 7, we moved to Capehart, old Capehart, and you know, first and second grade, you know, they breezed past really quick, and you know, the bullying started in second grade. People were calling me a jerk. They're saying you're stupid, you're fat, an idiot. Told me to shut up. Told me that I'm ugly. No, I was hurt by that. And then the most amazing thing happened in third grade. No, yeah, it was in third grade. I started dating this one girl named Tabitha McLaughlin. She goes to my school now. We're best friends. You know, I dated her for a while. She was one of the popular kids. I just really liked her. I was like way into her, but all the other kids that were popular, they're still in my school, but now we're cool. I'm still not popular, but I I would always hang out. I would try my best to play games with them, and usually I would like epically fail at those games, but you know, I would try my best, and I would always be called a jerk or an idiot or weak, and at that age I just had nothing to do, and then the fight happened with Tabitha, and we broke up, and I had nightmares for quite a while about it. But I'm over it now, and I'm on my way to getting a girlfriend, a really nice, loving, caring girlfriend that I really, really hope still likes me. Her and I have been through a lot, like a lot. You know, more about school. Um, fourth and fifth grade. I dated a couple to make, about 3 girls, 4 girls during my fourth and fifth grade years. Um, yeah, like 2 or 3 actually. Um, they were all really nice girls. But they called it off with me because they just felt like I wasn't doing much to it, or I was just being too clingy or something. But other than that, I was failing. I was failing school. I was like one of the stupidest kids in school. I had to have like the same homeroom, and the same room for everything, even though you're supposed to be going to different classes. Now I'm at Fairmount instead of oh yeah, my first, second, and third grade years, those were at Down East School. Then I stayed in the same area, and I'm still in the same area right now. I'm in seventh grade. It's like 5 days after today until school ends. Fun. Yeah, summer. But you know, um, I went to Fairmount for my fourth and fifth grade years. I had, I was one of the, I wasn't the brightest. I wasn't the dumbest either, but I definitely was average to below average. I've somehow stuck through it all, and I've still, even though I'm really cutting the line pretty dang close, I'm still making it. I'm still going step by step by step. I felt like saying stair instead of step the first time. Stair by stair by stair. No, I said. you know, it was it was hard for me because people are always being bullies, pushing me around, telling me I'm stupid, I'm fat, I'm ugly. It really sucked. But you know, that's it's sort of changed now. I mean, sixth grade, I had a pretty good run. There was always this kid that called me faggot or something. You know, I hate his guts. I just hate his guts. I mean, now I know how to fight, but I don't use that power against people. If I did, then it'd probably end up in disaster for them or me. I mean, I don't care who wins the fight. It doesn't matter. Just stick your ground. Stick your ground. Stick your ground. That's all. You know, stay in one spot. Stay strong. Live strong. Carry on. That should be my motto now. But This is more school, 6th grade, yeah. It was good. I had a good run with a girl. 2 years. And then she moved to New York. Adrian Lund. She was like the best girlfriend ever. Like my longest relationship ever. So yeah, that was a milestone for me. She lived like 2, 3 doors down. Wait, yeah, 2 doors to the right, which would be towards you because you're like, okay, the door's over here on my left. Sorry, best friend, girlfriend, well, girlfriend. She's it's something from anime, and we have like a role play thing. No, we go into our own little worlds in our heads, but you know. Um, so my door's to my left. Um, to the right, 2 doors down. That would be facing you. That'd be right. And 2 doors down is number 4 from where I live. And she used to live there, and it was great. I had like the best time of my life when I got to meet up and talk and hang out. But that ended like a year and a half before she moved to New York, and now we're best friends. No, but now I'm in 7th grade, and I started taking antidepressants for my excess anxiety and issues at school. A bunch of stuff with DHS is happening at our house, and it just really bummed me out, and I don't cry easy. I don't know, it just came out of my system. But do your best to live on, stay strong, no matter what. People will need you. People, in general, just think about it. If you're depressed, or you want to end your life with cutting, I used to do that somewhere on my wrist, but it's too bright. But if you want to end your life, don't do it. Don't cut yourself. Don't commit suicide. I mean, if depression is something that you need to talk about, you need to talk to a doctor or your parents. Get medication. Get help. I'm no I'm no therapist. But I just wanna I don't wanna think about the people that I could have helped save, not save. I just wanna help as many people as I can. And I don't know, hopefully it works. But now, depression. I'm going completely on to anxiety and depression. Anxiety, I've probably had that since like I was 8 or 9, from the bullying that people have been, getting on to me. And, it just built up and built up and built up until it turned into full rage and hatred, and just turned into sadness and rage and adrenaline and anger issues that I have now. See, I didn't get help. You will need help. You'll want help. Trust me. I mean, well, no, you may not want help, but you need help. you need help from someone. Whether or not it's a best friend or an adult that you trust, or, it can be anyone. It could be your family, it could be your friends, it could be neighbors, it could be a doctor. With all these things on your mind, you just might think that you're gonna waste someone's time or something because people have imprinted that on your brains with their bullying. No, you're not wasting anyone's time. You're just helping yourself. You're helping them to understand you better. And well, it's 8:01 right now. I've been talking for maybe about 26 minutes. Yeah, it's 25 minutes and 45 seconds in now. But it's something that you absolutely need to talk about. Now, anxiety in too many measures will get you way up to depression, up to the point where you can't come back down, up to the point where you're thinking suicidal or cutting or drug abuse. I have to take antidepressants. I do that because I know it will help me, and I need that help. I admit it that I need that help. I even go to my own, my own freaking guidance counselor. Like, no, not guidance counselor, just a counselor. You know, for the problems at school and Facebook posts. I used to, put on Facebook like, oh yeah, I'm gonna beat the crap out of someone because or like, I'm mad, so you better stay out of my face, or like, guys, I'm seriously depressed, I'm gonna like kill myself or something. I can't do that or else I'll have more problems with the cops. I can't have any more problems with the cops. Because if I have more problems with the cops and at school, I won't be able to go to school anymore. And I need to finish school. It's a thing that you need to do. But, my depression, it got in the way of plenty of things. It got in the way of me seeing how I was acting towards people. So did my anger. But I've tried to change it, and I've done pretty well. So, good luck. Fingers crossed. Hope for good luck. But, another thing. Cutting. That was a problem for me maybe like a week or two ago. Cutting it's just not a solution. It may help you feel better, but it doesn't do anything. It just never does anything. It just gets rid of your blood. That's what it's basically killing you slowly. Kind of like drinking a vial of poison every day. Just a bit of poison every single day. It's like that. It kills you eventually. Just cutting is a bad thing. I mean, put a blade up to you have to put a blade, freaking sharp blade, up to your wrist, and then, blood is going to be gushing out, pouring out, off your arm. You might have to go to the hospital. You might have a seizure from doing that. You could die. That's why I don't do it anymore. Now on to suicide. There was the suicide that I've thought about so many times. Thought so many times about it. Even today I was thinking, damn, I really want to kill myself. But I'm not doing it because, I know that I know that people need me. I need other people too. I mean, I might not be as bad as any other people, but no, I'm really reaching into my soul right now. I'm like ripping out as much information as I can about how this worked out for me, how everything happens. So, normal life problems, Facebook problems. You know, just do your best to get through. What I found was best for me was to talk to your parents or a teacher, like the guidance counselor at school. Get some professional help. Get a personal counselor, like I did. You can talk about anything from cutting, suicide, like the best moments of your life with your counselor. It's just everything that I've done. I regret it in some way. I'm just relieved that I never carried through. I'm so glad that I'm here right now. Since I'm here right now, I am making this video. I'm trying to save you guys. I'm trying to save myself. You guys are my inspiration, I can never get by without knowing that I'm loved and that I'm needed in people's lives. It makes me feel more important than I think that I should be. I shouldn't be that important to people, but if I am that important, then people must really care about me. People at school, they would care about me, but they may not realize until I killed myself or something. And that would just set them off. They would all just really have anything left in them. I don't want people to kill themselves. It's a bad thing. This topic has been all over the place. It's good for you. You know how I said at the beginning of this video that sadness and feelings of depression and anxiety are good in small doses? They are good in small doses. Just reminds you to stay in check. Make sure that you're still human. I've had a great time with this YouTube thing, and I'm planning on doing more. You guys are my inspiration, and I'm just glad that you guys are here. I'm happy that I have good friends and family that love and care about me. I'm glad that I have friends that I can help as well. I don't think I could get through this without telling you guys about it. I feel better. I think I'll sleep pretty well tonight now. I feel absolutely horrible. Headache, stomach hurts when I cough, sinus pressure. eyes hurt. Yeah, definitely my eyes. But, you guys, just look at me. Look at my eyes. Just look at my eyes. Don't kill yourself. Have the will to live on. Don't kill yourself. Have the will to live on. You can, if you just keep going, you can pull through. You can pull through life and all the the tough parts and the easy parts, easy, hard problems. Nothing can stand in your way when you truly know that other people are here with you, facing the same thing. Just know that you're not alone and that you're loved, okay? Me, even though I don't know you, I love you guys. I love you guys to death. That Nicole Cable story, that broke my heart. That a girl that young died, was murdered. It could happen to anyone, but her story and your stories, all of your stories are unique in their own way. You just have to reach deep into your soul, and you just have to reach deep, deep into your soul and get those feelings and just let them out. I don't cry easy, so I probably won't cry after this, but it's not even a tough guy act. I mean, it's like completely drained out of my system practically. I mean, I have to force myself to cry if I'm gonna cry. My mind's a steel trap right now. My heart's turning cold, but I want it to heat up and be happy and warm and filled with joy again. I'm like that some days, and other days I'm just down, dark, and gloomy. But I know that all your stories are unique, and I love you all. And I hope that you guys have the will to live on, because I need you guys here. Believe it or not, people who bully you, they would miss you if you died or killed yourself. They would blame themselves. Yeah, it seems like a good thing at the moment, but when you think about it, you secretly, deep down, even if they're your worst possible enemies, you'll still love them, and you'll still care what happens to them. No matter what happens, just keep living, and I'll keep living on with you guys too. I love you all. I hope you guys have a great day. That's all I could really talk about. And all I could hope for is for you guys. That's all I could ever hope for you guys. You know what? Put your real name in the comments, and tomorrow, yes, tomorrow, I will go over my arm. Yes, I'm getting a shower tomorrow, so I'm going to wash all this off. I will put your names on my arm with my purple Sharpie. I will make a video. I will say your name out loud, and just know that you're not alone in this tough time. Don't worry, I'll only write your first name, so your identity is safe. I love you all. You should all have a great day. Alright? Tuesday, 5 days left of school. You'll want to get through this. Trust me. And then after this, There's so much more living to do after this. I just never noticed until soon today, or no. Just find that good in you, and find all the bad too. Just let it all come out. Let the feelings of hurt and everything drain out. Just pour them out, okay? Just pour them out onto me. I love you all so much. I can't really talk about anything else. I just hope that you guys have a great day. I love you guys.